What's up everybody? Just another free game that you can currently find on the Epic platform. It is a Fallout 3 Game of the Year edition. So it is a very old game. It was released in 2009. It's still probably going to set you back about $12 on Steam. Grabbing it now on the Epic platform for free is definitely a must. If you didn't complete it, I actually back in the day completed Fallout 2, never 3, let's just get this for all of you to see if you also have not gotten to it. It is currently set to Full HD and I believe it automatically set itself to high. I did adjust anti-aliasing and anastrophic filtering and so forth. You do that in the beginning of the game, just before you launch actually, either way it's not that resource intensive compared to today's machines, most of you should be capable of playing this with ease.
War. War never changes. Since the dawn of humankind, when our ancestors first discovered the killing power of rock and bone, blood has been spilled in the name of everything from God to justice to simple psychotic rage. In the year 2077, after millennia of armed conflict, the destructive nature of man could sustain itself no longer. The world was plunged into an abyss of nuclear fire and radiation. But it was not, as some had predicted, the end of the world. Instead, the apocalypse was simply the prologue to another bloody chapter of human history. For man had succeeded in destroying the world. But war never changes. In the early days, thousands were spared the horrors of the Holocaust by taking refuge in enormous underground shelters known as vaults. But when they emerged, they had only the hell of the wastes to greet them. All except those in Vault 101. For on that fateful day, when fire rained from the sky, the giant steel door of Vault 101 slid closed and never reopened. It was here you were born. It is here you will die. Because in Vault 101, no one ever enters, and no one ever leaves.
Right, so there is a mini game called Fallout Shelter, which I believe is on the channel already. It's just all about creating a 2D platform, creating a shelter and surviving, expanding it.
Let's see. Are you a boy or a girl?
Alright, I guess this is where you get to select,
It's a boy. A boy. You've got a son, Catherine. A beautiful, healthy baby boy.
Oh, James. We did it. A son. Our beautiful sun.
You've got a bright future ahead of you, son. I'm sure of it. Look at you. Look at you. Hi there. I'm your daddy, little guy. Daddy. You're going to need a name, aren't you? Your mother and I have been talking. What do you think about...
Alright, I guess that's good enough.
That's a good name, don't you think? Fits you perfectly. Looks like they've finished the gene projection. Let's see what you'll look like when you're all grown up.
You can see it's a much older game, and compared to today's engines, this is terrible, actually. Alright, anyway.
You're going to look a lot like your dad. See that, Catherine?
Oh, oh, very strapping.
It's a big world out there, son, full of all sorts of people. What about you? What kind of person are you going to be? You're just
James?
Catherine?
James.
Catherine! She's in
What is-
cardiac arrest. Start compressions.
James.
Get the baby out of here. Move! Move! 1,000. 2,000. Come on. Hang on, Catherine. Hang on. You and me. Okay?
We need a doctor, not a deadbeat. Fail to meet my expectations and there will be
Don't look
trouble.
straight into the light, pal.
James and his
Don't
cheerly
turn around.
chatter.
Decorations.
May your
It's
future
just
be bright
something
for
that
you.
this place will feel just like home. Come on over here, son. Come on. Walk to daddy. There you go. My goodness. Just a year old and already walking like a pro. Your mother would have been so proud. Listen,
Alright, see,
I know you don't like it when Daddy leaves
when
you
you turn
alone,
away you don't
but
hear
I need
them
you to
that
take
well.
care of yourself for a minute. You just stay here while Daddy runs to his office. You'll be okay, pal. I'll be back in a bit.
Okay. Right.
You are quite the little explorer, aren't you? Serves me right for trying to pin you in. Come on over here. I want to show you something. See that? It was your mother's favorite passage. It's from the Bible. Revelation 21:6. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life freely. She always loved that. All right, come on. Let's go see if your little friend Amada wants to play.
These experiments are a waste.
Alright, 9 years later.
Prepare.
Surprise! Stanley, you turned the lights on too fast. You blinded the poor kid. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday! Can you believe it? He is growing up so fast.
Happy birthday, pal. I can't believe you're already 10. I'm so proud of you. If only your mother...
Congratulations, young man. I don't have to tell you how special this day is, do I? Down here in Vault 101, when you turn 10, well, you're ready to take on your first official Vault responsibilities. So here you are. As Overseer, I hereby present to you your very own Pip-Boy 3000. Get used to it. You'll be getting your first work assignment tomorrow.
Enjoy your party. You're only 10 once, so have fun.
Happy birthday! Your dad was afraid you... You're welcome. But really, your dad did most of it. I just helped with the decorations and... Hey, I bet you can't guess what I got you for your birthday. Okay. One last question. Who's your favorite barbarian? That's right, Grognak, issue 14. Yeah, I found this in a box of my father's old things. I guess I better let you get back to mingling with your guests.
Alright.
Oh man, you got a Pip-Boy. Hey, thanks for inviting me. Really cool party. I know that, Butch and I give you a hard time. Anyway, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Sonny.
Yeah, Paul. Are you having a nice party? 10 years old. My. Seems like only yesterday that your daddy came. Such a nice, polite young man you are. Don't ever lose your gift to speaking your mind so directly. Here you go. A nice sweet roll that I baked for you just...
Why don't you introduce us to your new best friend?
Nice party, butthead. Now get lost.
Happy birthday, Butch.
This party's pretty good, I guess. For a little kid. Not as cool as my party, though. Remember how my dad got Andy to do magic? Oh, right. You weren't invited to my party.
I'm hungry, and that stupid robot destroyed the cake. Give me that sweet roll you got from Old Lady Palmer.
Alright, so you can either... That tone of that guy was just so terrible that I would personally never respond anything other than go soak your head. So,
Oh yeah? We'll see about that.
Oh,
You're gonna be sorry, you little...
Leave him alone.
How's it going, pal?
Hey, you having a nice time? You all right, son? He didn't hurt you, did he?
What's Butch's problem, anyway? I can't believe he tried to start a fight at your own birthday party. What a... God, he really is a butthead. Oh well, you can always count on Butch to make an ass of himself. Get it?
You always have good ideas.
Are you all right? Is Butch giving you a hard time again? I'm glad to hear it. Once you start letting bullies push you around, you'll never see the end of it. Come on now. I bet there's someone else out.
it's a pity they didn't allow you to punch him back there, but anyway.
How do you like that Pip-Boy, son? Fit all right and everything? As a matter of fact, I did. I'm glad you like it. Some may think the A series is a bit basic, but I've always preferred them for their... Don't mention it.
All official. Jeez, I know
Molly.
you were
Who's the
joking,
head of the
but I'm
gang?
not
You or
sure
me?
anyone else
No way.
enjoying
What do you think we should call our
Always
gang?
enjoy my little speech.
You're gonna be really sorry you messed with me, punk. You're gonna be really sorry you messed with me,
Get
punk.
lost in thought, breath.
Alright, well, I guess that's it.
Maybe the vault rats.
I hope Butch didn't hurt you. Why, that little... I figured it was him that started it. He's been nothing but trouble since the day... You let me handle this and try to stay out of the way.
Happy birthday!
Jonas?
Oh, sure, nothing to worry about. Me and Andy got her all fixed up again last night. Good as
Thanks.
new.
I'll send him right down.
I wasn't worried.
All right, Butch.
You can fix anything, right?
Enjoying
Hey,
yourself?
Officer Gomez.
Hey, that was Jonas on the intercom. He and I have been cooking up a little surprise present. Jonas is waiting for you downstairs on the reactor level. Go ahead. I don't think anyone will mind if you slip out for a few minutes.
Nice party.
Your mother is going to hear about this little incident.
You guys are
help with the decorations.
I'm not going to tolerate...
Happy birthday, dearie. My goodness, I hope I didn't miss the party. They sure did. My. 10 years old already? Why, I can remember helping your dad change your diapers. And now look at you, a great big grown-up 10-year-old with your very own Pip-Boy. Since this was such a special occasion, do you know what I did? I wrote you a poem, just for you. Of course. Run along now. Oh, really? They're lovely.
Just remember,
Happy
I'm keeping my eye on
birthday!
you.
I hope you appreciate the effort Amata put into this party. Don't presume too much on her friendship, young man. I'm still the overseer, and I'm still in charge of this vault.
You?
Splendid job.
Alright, well, there was a difficult choice there. Alright, so guess you can save. They did say downstairs, so I assume is it a reactor room, generator room, or
What are you doing down here, young man? I thought kids weren't allowed down on the reactor level. Hey, relax. I was just teasing. Listen, now that you're 10, you don't have to take guff like that from grown-ups anymore. Got it? Hold on one more minute. I think your dad will want to give you the surprise himself.
Are you ready for your surprise? The Overseer gave you your Pip-Boy, and you're old enough to do some work, so I figure you're old enough for this. Your own BB gun. It's a little old, but it should work perfectly. Jonas found it down here. It was in pretty rough shape. Took us a good 3 months to find the parts to get it working again. You know how tough it is to find a spring that small? Good thing Butch misplaced that switchblade of his. So, what do you think? Want to give it a try? We sure can't, unless we want the Overseer beating down our door. Jonas and I have found a place, though. Come on. Well, what do you think? You can come down here and shoot anytime you want. You're welcome, pal. Happy birthday.
alright, so some target practice. Jeez, that thing's huge.
Good work. That's one less round roads to deal with. Let's get a picture together. Capture the moment. Hey, Jonas. Picture of me with a big name.
Smile.
Boys and girls have different parts, right?
Anyway, so I'm the overseer's daughter, so what?
Alright, 6 years later, man.
Revelation 21:6. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. As far as I can tell, you're a perfectly healthy 16-year-old boy. So yes, you have to go to class to take your G.O.A.T exam. Go on now. You've got a G.O.A.T. Hey, it's not my call. You're 16 now, so this year you take... Come on, it's not so bad. Take care, son.
Alright, so there's a G.O.A.T exam.
I'm a little worried.
Good morning. Hey, hey. Good luck with...
What is it now, sir? I can show you a real tunnel snake.
Don't mess with the tunnel snakes. Why don't you mind your own business? Last I checked, you weren't a tunnel snake. Run along, kid, before Butch and I decide you're a problem. What? You mouthing off, Spaz? Everyone knows the tunnel snakes. We rule this vault, and we don't take shit from nobody. Not you, not her, and not her daddy, the overseer. Stay out of this. It's me and Butch, we're just having some fun. I don't follow anyone. Wally Mack is his own man, and the tunnel snakes is where I belong. Why? You think Butch is in charge? What? What kind of shit is that? No one talks that way about Wally Mack. He's not the boss of me. Nobody's the boss of me. I'm out of here. We're done here.
Done? We're not done. I say when we're done.
Don't know who put you in charge. I say we're done. Let's go, Paul.
This isn't over.
Get these idiots
Butch?
away
Tunnel snakes rule. None of your business. Because Butch said so. Because he's my pal. My brother. All us mostly because tunnel snake can't think of anything. Butch says this little bitch is blabbing to her daddy about us tunnel snakes.
Alrighty, so right, so G.O.A.T question 1. You're approached by a frenzied vault scientist who yells, I'm going to put a quantum harmonizer in your photon resonation chamber. What's your response? Well, I guess that's the only logical response there.
Working as an intern in the clinic, a patient with a strange infection in his foot stumbles through the door. The infection is spreading at an alarming rate, but the doctor has stepped out for a while. What do you do?
Alright, so I guess you amputate.
You discover a young boy lost in the lower levels of the vault. He's hungry and frightened, but also appears to be in possession of stolen property. What do you do?
Okay, you definitely don't leave him there.
Question 4. Congratulations. You've made one of the Vault 101 baseball teams. Which position do you prefer?
Alright.
Question 5. Your grandmother invites you to tea, but you're surprised when she gives you a pistol and orders you to kill another Vault resident. What do you do? Question 6. Old Mr. Abernathy has locked himself in his quarters again, and you've been ordered to get him out. How do you proceed?
Right, locked himself in his quarters again. How do you proceed is... Alright, use the bobby pin, I guess.
Oh no, you've been exposed to radiation, and a mutated hand has grown out of your stomach. What's the best course of treatment?
A bullet to the brain. Anti-mutagen agent. Okay, I guess that.
A fellow Vault 101 resident is in possession of Grognak the Barbarian comic book, issue number 1. You want it. What's the best way to obtain it?
Alright, guess you trade it.
You decide it would be fun to play a prank on your father. You enter his private restroom when no one is looking and...
Alright, so this is a rough one, but anyway.
Question 10. Who is indisputably the most important person in Vault 101? He who shelters us from the harshness of the atomic wasteland, and to whom we owe everything we have, including our lives. Pencils down, people. That's it. The infamous G.O.A.T. I'm sure most of you didn't find it so bad. Others, well, there are always openings in the maintenance department. Don't forget to hand in your test before you leave. You don't want to know what happens to people who fail the G.O.A.T. You can have the rest of the day off to celebrate or to pray, as the situation warrants. They say the G.O.A.T never lies. According to this, you're slated to be the next Vault chaplain. God help us all. Ha! Closer to reality than you... Listen, I was just as obnoxious at your age. Just between you and me. The whole... If you don't like the results, I could make your G.O.A.T come out any way you want.
Alright. Definitely do not wanna care about that. Alright, so I guess science would be the other one.
Anything is possible, even an A, Mr. Promise.
Alright, so now it's 18 or 19, 16,
Come on,
19 actually.
I'm not going to be around to hold your hand forever.
Come on! You've got to wake up! You've got to get out of here. Your dad is gone and my father's men are looking for you. He's left the vault. I don't know how, but he's gone. And my father, he's kind of gone crazy. It's Jonas! They killed him! My father's men. They took him and... Oh my God, you have to leave now! Yeah, it's lucky I got here ahead of them, but we can't stand here talking. You've got to get... That's exactly what I had in mind. Listen, there's a secret tunnel that leads directly from my father's office to the exit. You'll have to hack the computer in his office to open it. Use these to get into his office. Oh, one more thing. I stole my father's pistol. I hope you won't need it, but you'd better take it just... Okay, I'll try to meet you at the exit. I'll meet you at the vault door if I can, but don't wait for me.
Alright, so ow. Alright, hold on, I'm just trying to figure out. There we go. Okay, so we've got a pistol going. We need to now...
Get it off me!
Alright, got some armor going. Would be so much easier with a mouse and a keyboard actually, but anyway.
You gotta help me! My mom's trapped in there with the rat roaches!
Oh.
No, I can't go back in there. It's... No, I mean, it's not the dark. It's the rat roaches. I can't stand them. I tried to get back in to get her. I really did. You gotta help me. No. Shut up! Oh my God! Thank you!
Right.
What's happening? Ow, that hurts! Butchie, help me! Ah, stop it! What's happening? Ah! Butchie, help me!
My mom's gonna be okay. You're the best friend I've ever had, man. Hey, I know it isn't much, but I want you to have my tunnel snake's jacket.
Right, anyway. Guess it's this way then. Righty, so not really.
Teach you to mess with me. Oh, you're lucky it was me who found you. The others won't be so forgiving. I don't know what you're up to, and I don't want to know. Just clear out. It's a real shame it's come to this. But you're the one everybody's looking for. Me and Andy were in a tight spot there. Ain't no mistake. Good thing he loves posting roaches.
Righty, so yeah, there's not really much.
It's our only chance, don't you see? We're getting out of here, just like the doctor.
Tom wouldn't listen to me.
We're getting out of here. Over here. Where?
Oh, that's terrible.
Any resident found outside his or her quarters will be dealt with severely.
Okay, I do need some bullets, so I'm gonna attempt to just see if I can go. Right.
Any resident found outside his or her quarters will be dealt with severely. That is all.
Alright, so stim packs at least. That's very glitchy.
You! This is your fault! You and your stupid father!
Over here.
He had to go and leave.
Damn it, more roaches! Oh! Blood! Ah! Ah! The punishment for treason is death.
Right, just add the baton.
Guard! Guard, he's over here!
I told you, I don't know anything!
Be reasonable, Amata. Officer Mack may enjoy this, but I don't. Just...
Hold it right there! You want some more?
I hope you're here to turn yourself... Oh, is that all? You'll get nothing. My God, you're a cold-blooded little Here, take them and leave the vault.
Right, so got everything I needed. Anyway guys, so it is quite exciting and I'm still only escaping this vault, so I guess it's gonna be one crazy definitely one crazy world out there.
Thank you! You'd better get out of... You need to go. I'll try to meet you by the back door.
Alright, so here's the computer. that I see.
Actually opened it.
Right. Guess that's it.
You did it! You opened the door! No, you didn't need me. If anyone can survive. It's tempting, but listen. If you do catch up with your dad, tell him I'm.
Right. Guess that's it. And it's a crazy big open world, man. Like, you can go far. Alright, so I guess here's some different perks. Ugh, there is really nothing left in this world, man. Right, find the source of the radio transmission, and all I know is there's frag grenades just like that, man. Alright, so there's some robot.
Can't get too far ahead of this populace. You're listening to Acclaimed Radio. I'm John Henry, president of the company.
From here on it's gonna be a lot of looting and building up your character. So the more you use weapons. Okay. fairly easy. Alright, so Chinese pistol is utterly useless, man.
Who the hell are you? Where'd you come from? Colin Moriarty, the owner of Moriarty's Saloon in Megaton. That sack of shit is convinced that I'm some crazy junkie who stole money from him. I'm tired of hiding out here like some kind of wasteland dog. I guess you're right. Here, this is all.
400 bottle caps. Alright, so all of this stuff obviously you steal from if open it up, but the speech seemed to have done the trick. The bottle cap seems like it's gonna be the currency. Anyway guys, I guess that's it for now. We're in the open world. It is going to be a very long game. It is quite a lot of fun and not that graphic intensive. So, till next time, cheers.